Resolved in your purpose, you set forth towards the ancient crumbling vestiges of what once was a formidable fortress. You can feel the weight of history pulsating from its moss-covered stones, a silent testament to battles of yore and the passage of time. As you tread the path leading to the derelict stronghold, you wrestle with questions that threaten to you. Where are you? Why have you lost all semblances of your past, your identity, your very essence? Like a ship adrift in the unforgiving sea of time. How did you land in this mysterious alien place? And then there's the key, the peculiar enigmatic key that rests in your pocket. An object so insignificant, and yet it seems to command an inexplicable importance. As though the small piece of metal holds the promise to unlock the shrouded secrets of your existence. You feel its cold touch against your finger, a tangible link to your past, a beacon, offering a glimmer of hope amidst the fog of confusion. You are certain. This key, it must be the catalyst that will trigger the cascade of memories that lie dormant within you. And so you continue, fueled by the potent cocktail of your unwavering determination and the burning desire to reclaim your lost past. You march on towards the fortress. Lost in your mind and thoughts, you realize, you're now at the foot of the imposing fortress. The sight of it gives you pause, its massive structure a reminder of the task that lies ahead. Before you, a large mossy archway entwined with age and mystery beckons you into the humid darkness. A darkness that forms the belly of this ancient fortress. Gathering the courage, you step in, one hand clutching the dagger you received from the old man. Your grip tightens. As you look around, the murky light from the sky fades. Your eyes are slow to adjust to the twilight-lit scenes unfolding before you. Now inside, you embark on an exploration of the fortress. Each room is a new level in this game of shadows. You enter and exit, your heart pounding in anticipation or perhaps fear. Your search is for something, anything that might be of help. But alas, all you find are scavenged remains. The rooms echo with the story of a glorious past filled with old ornate furniture, a sad reminder of their better days. Each piece, although made of rotting wood and tarnished metals, holds a story, a secret. But the once valuable treasures that once called this fortress home now lie ravaged, pillaged by transient owners. You make your way up, ascending to the next level of the fortress. The air here is different, heavier. Then you hear it. From behind a closed door, a scuffling, a sound that makes the hair on your neck stand. You judge the source of the sound to be much too large to be a rat or other vermin, and yet too small to be a person of average stature. The mystery of the sound sends a shiver down your spine. What could it be? Fear grips you, but you continue to walk, keeping a careful eye on the door as you pass. Only when it fades into the distance do you feel a semblance of safety. You take a step, reaching the end of the cold, murky hall, and find yourself in a cavernous banquets room. This isn't just any room. It's dominated by a large, decaying, oaken table that has stood the test of time. On its surface, you spot brass goblets and silver plates, a display of grandeur long forgotten. Cutlery forged from fine silver and copper candelabras, all meticulously set in a row. In the heavy, still silence, a dark feeling begins to creep over you. You glance towards the chairs, each one surrounding the large table with a quiet ominousness. The chairs' occupants are still there in an unnerving, eternal banquet. Mummified corpses, eerily preserved by the humid air of the bog, lay slumped. Their twisted forms are set in mismatched directions, their empty gazes fixed on each other. As the reality of the scene sinks in, you feel a wave of nausea wash over you. You take a step back, your heart pounding. Searching for answers, you find none. There are no apparent causes of death. Was it a bad meal? Poison? Your mind races, but the cause of these unfortunate noble people's deaths is beyond your reach. Their fate is of no concern to you. Your eyes scan the room. It's untouched, a frozen snapshot from another era. Looters or bandits seem to have bypassed this old banquet room. The valuables, while to you hold a certain charm, gain you nothing in your current circumstances. You spot something at the other end of the room. Above a vast fireplace hangs a coat of arms with two splendid steel swords and a rather handsome shield positioned between. Intrigued, you start moving towards the fireplace. This is when you notice it feels as if the heads of the mummified corpses are following you. Every time you look back, the heads seem to have tilted just slightly to keep you in their line of sight. You shake your head, dismissing it as a trick of the dim light. But as you near the fireplace and the coat of arms, a chilling realization dawns upon you. The mummies, each one of them, has its head turned to look directly at you. Some are looking the complete opposite direction they were when you first entered the room. This isn't a trick of the light. What will you do? Reach for the swords and shield above the fireplace, or leave this eerie room just as you found it, undisturbed?